welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the Rona caught me, or I caught the Rona. I've tested positive for coronavirus, which is so frustrating. I didn't feel unwell until, so it's now Monday. I tested positive yesterday, so Sunday. On Friday, in the evening, I started to get a sore throat, but nothing crazy. I know there's colds and stuff going around at the moment as well. And then I just progressively got worse, and then tested positive yesterday and have been in bed pretty much ever since. Symptoms wise, I just feel so tired, and my breathing just feels a little bit more heavy than usual. Other than that, I've just got like general cold and flu symptoms, so nothing too crazy. So I'm so grateful for the fact that, you know, obviously I've had my vaccines, my booster. I'm sure that has obviously helped, and I know I'm incredibly lucky to just be experiencing this at the moment. That is where we're at. I'm currently isolating in mine and Chris's bedroom. He hasn't got COVID. He has tested negative. My family's tested negative. Chris's family is tested negative. It is just me that has got COVID. So obviously that means in terms of training, I'm not going to the gym. Obviously in the UK right now, you don't have to isolate, but it's heavily recommended that you do isolate. So I'm not being an arsehole and I am isolating, because it's just, yeah, it's the right thing to do. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know I've been talking a lot about weight and hormones and how hormones affect female competitors, and affect females in general, like your body. I started prep on 69.6 kg, and then straight away skyrocketed up to like high 70s. The reason for that is because of my hormones. I knew it was around the time I was going to start coming on my period, so I've been waiting for a massive drop in weight. But it just goes to show, and I wanted to highlight the fact that you can be in a calorie deficit, you can be ticking your boxes every day, but there's always external and internal factors that are going to take place. You cannot rely on the scale weight to determine where you are at in your journey. Go by how you feel, go by progress photos, a whole host of other things to go by. And if you know you're in a calorie deficit, if you know you're ticking your boxes, then you have to just trust the process. Actually, obviously came on my period. I've now gone from being up in the high 70s to 68.8 kg, which is the lowest I've been, which is lower than when I started prep. So you just have to trust the process, and that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to be hitting my protein goals, my macros. I'm not that hungry today. I have just had a big bowl of porridge, but I'm not overly hungry. I've got like a protein bar and stuff up here. I've got a little tea station. Hang on, let me show you. Oh, I've also got a PCR test to do. This is my tea station. This is also a neon flamingo, which is so cute. But yeah, I've got a little tea station with like an apple, some protein snack thing. I think I'm gonna finish my cup of tea, and I'm so tired and cold. I'm just so cold, but I'm trying to keep it really ventilated in here because obviously I don't want to be sat in a box of germs, even though I am just a box of germs. When I did the test, I didn't think I was, I didn't know if I had COVID. I didn't think I did. Part of me was like, oh, it'll be sod's law that I do have it. And yeah, the line came up straight away. So I don't know, with the restrictions being eased, which is the dumbest thing I think the government could have done, obviously more and more people are getting it, but then it is part of life. It's something that we have to live with, and it's not affecting competing for me. It's just something in a hurdle that we need to adapt, and we need to overcome it, and if it means that we have to grind a little bit harder at some point, that's absolutely fine. It's time to get some steps. Ellie Jarrett, well, catching up on her vlog from ages ago. I'm bloody obsessed with her. I was like, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. Obviously got my tea station, but realised I haven't really drank much water and I need to get more water in, so I'm gonna drink the rest of this and fill it up. I'm gonna get some steps. I'm in my jammies. Yeah, just gonna do them slowly because I'm not in a rush to go anywhere, obviously. And then I'm gonna just freshen up this space and probably have a bath. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I look awful. Steps have been completed. I am now running a bath and I am gonna do my PCR test and just get that sent off. Obviously I know I've got COVID, but I just want to do it just to be, you know, sure. So yeah, that is my plan now, is to pretty much not do anything for the rest of the day / night. Have a bath, chill, and rest. And the sky is blue, like so blue outside. I just want to go out there, but we just got to do the best of the situation we've got. Oh look, I'm still watching Ellie Jarrett down there. Good morning. It is day 2, day 3. I don't know. I tested positive on Sunday, but I felt ill on Friday. So it's day whatever of coronavirus. Breathing is a lot better, which is good. I just feel like I've got a cold now and I'm just quite tired, but I just can't seem to sleep in the day. I think a lot of that is because I am not doing an awful lot, although I say that. Yesterday we ticked off our 10k steps, we ticked off our food for the day, to hit my protein goal, which was fab. And this morning I weighed in 0.1 kg less, so I was 60, but yeah, I can't even think. I was 68.8, I'm now 68.7 kg. So we're still moving in the right direction, but we want to hold on to as much muscle as possible. So that is the plan. Today I am, obviously I've got my steps to hit, but I'm going to save that for later on in the day. This morning it is 10:05 in the morning. I am actually going to do a bit of a deep clean of this room, just for my own sanity as well, because I just feel like, you know, when you've just been like sat in your own germs for a while, it just feels a little bit gross. So yeah, we're going to deep clean the room, change the bed in, fluff everything up, and then that'll probably wipe me out for a good couple of hours. So then I'll probably watch a film. You're all right, just a little bit. Okay, too far, go back to your left. The light looks like a hat. I go through waves of feeling like fine, and being like, yeah, just take it in your stride, it's fine, it's not an issue, and then I start to feel like quite down, a bit lonely, because everyone else is getting on with their life and I literally can't. It's not that deep, it's not that dramatic, I know. I'm just being a bit dramatic. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit down. I think what I'm gonna do is edit some of my video, just to do something different, and then my mum said she's gonna FaceTime me in a bit, which will be really nice. I'm on 11,238 steps, so I've got about 2.5k just over to get. So I'm gonna do that. I've just had dinner. It's made us a stir fry, which was really good. And later I get to have some mini eggs because I'm on rest day calories. And by the way, I will do a proper video about this. I think Chris and I are going to sit down, but I am not on like a specific meal plan. I've tried that before and it didn't work for me at all. I like to have the freedom to choose what I want to eat. I'm quite a creature of habit anyway. We eat really similar foods like day in, day out. But yeah, I'm doing if it fits your macros and it's working really well for me. There is no right or wrong way to prep. A lot of people prep with meal plans, a lot of people prep with if it fits your macros. It's just whatever works for you. Obviously as you get closer to competition, your foods become very, 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 very repetitive, but I'm lucky because at the moment, like, food is digesting well, weight's coming off, and I can fit in some mini eggs, and they're the best chocolate in my opinion. I have finished editing, it's just exporting. Chris has brought me up a protein yogurt, a little Easter egg thingy, and then I'm gonna have my mini eggs, but first I need to get that out and, oh shit, finish the rest of my steps. So that's what we're gonna do. Good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. Yes, it is Wednesday the 16th of March. I did another lateral flow test today and it's still coming back positive, which I'm not surprised about. The line is a bit fainter, so it's just going to be a case of just continuing what I'm doing, resting up, and I'm just, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I really am struggling with the whole being in isolation. I went through quite a bit of trauma in the first isolation and it's bringing back those feelings, which is hard and is difficult, but I don't know, I always want to be really open and honest on this channel, and you know, I'm so grateful that I am where I am and that I'm no longer in that situation or experiencing that trauma, and I'm so comfortable, I'm so grateful, I'm being so well looked after by Chris, but the reality is that we all have mental health, we all have things that trigger us, I guess. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit low at the moment, a bit kind of teary, which I think comes with being ill anyway. And I know when I'm ill, all I want to do is just like cuddle up with my loved ones, and obviously I can't because I've got COVID. Yes, there are so much bigger things going on in the world, and I'm so aware of that. But I think it's really important to talk about how you feel as well, because, you know, that's valid. And I work within the mental health sector. I think, you know, just because there are bigger things going on or there are other things going on doesn't make what you're feeling or what you're going through any less important. Like it's still so valid. So yeah, feeling a little bit deflated today, but I'm just gonna try and do some things that lift my spirits up. For example, my nails have like literally peeled off, my gel nails. I don't think I really prepped them properly when I did it last time. So this evening I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do a face mask and stuff like that. I've currently got a hair mask in, hence why my hair is scraped back and I look like more of an egg than usual. Actually working from home today, so I've just been on a few meetings and catching up with everyone, which has been really nice. Had that kind of structure to do something in the day as well, which is very, very good. So yeah, that'll be me working from home now until I test negative for the 2 days in a row. But yeah, so we are currently, I don't have another meeting now, I think until 2 o'clock, and then I've got a managers meeting this afternoon, and then a couple of other meetings as well, and then that'll be my day wrapped up. After that it will be a case of getting my steps, and then yeah, like I said, having a feel good evening, things that are going to make me feel. I'm actually having a dilemma. I don't know whether to go make my lunch, or I need to stop looking at the viewfinder and look at the camera, to go make my lunch or to tidy up in here first. The nice thing is that everybody's, not that this is nice, I don't mean it in a bad way, but everyone's out of the house at the moment, so it means I can go down and make my own lunch and venture to a different room, obviously wiping it down and disinfecting the whole place so no one else catches COVID. But yeah, it's the little things, that we're holding on to, and that is one of the little things that is exciting. We can venture downstairs. But yeah, I actually think I'm going to tidy up first, because then I can come back up with my lunch once it's tidied and enjoy in a tidy environment. Probably makes the most sense. I'm going to get on and do it instead of rambling. Does anyone else just like get obsessed when their bed is made? Like, it just looks so comfy. I've decided that I'm not going to work from my bed. I am gonna like sort this out and grab a chair and then work from here, just so I can differentiate. Is that a word? I think it's a word. Just so I can, like, you know, when I finish work, I'm not in bed and bed is where I'm sleeping. I don't know if that makes sense, but just to have that kind of separation, I guess. Usually on my bed, literally exposing myself, I have my little squish family. There is another one. Hang on. Let me see if I can find him. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh! So, usually, my little squish family is on my bed. I'm a child. But I really fucking love Squishmallows. This is Tallulah. This is Aqua. This is Squishy. Squishy has been through the walls. I've dropped my breakfast on him. Usually they sit on my bed as well, but I'm thinking when I've got my work camera on for my meetings, don't think it will look too professional if the Squish family are sat on my bed. Not that I really think my team are going to mind, but I don't know if we're quite at that kind of boundary level yet. So Squish family are going to go down the side of the bed until I finish work. I've literally just exposed myself. We do have another one. It is a Christmas tree called Chrissy, but I'm exposing Chris now. He likes that one, so that one's currently in the lounge. How cute though. I've also seen this other thing, like jelly cats. They look really cute, but they are soft as Squishmallows. Who knows? B&M were doing loads of them also. Anyway, I don't think anyone came here. You all came here for bikini prep content, and I'm showing you my bloody Squishmallow family. I've literally lost the plot. Anyway, I'm going to continue. My lunch isn't that exciting. I've got a bagel with 100 grams of ham, 20 grams of cheese, 10 grams of mayo. I've got some crisps, I've got an apple, and then for later I've got a grenade protein shake. I'm struggling to get in my protein at the moment. I am hitting my protein, but I'm just
struggling with it, so having something like this, which tastes freaking delicious, it's just a bit of a pick-me-up, and it has 24 grams of protein in it, so I'm really looking forward to having this. So the actual excitement of being able to go downstairs. I feel like such a rebel, but no one else is here. I'm so mismatched. If you think you saw me in this outfit, you did not. Haven't been too great with my water intake today, so we're going to fill up. Great, my water bottle's in my face, so we're going to fill up my bottle. Fresh water, and then drink it. And back up to the ISO room we go. Hi.
How does it feel to be free?
Exciting.
Have you updated them that you're free?
No.
Okay, well Marcy's free. We're going to the gym.
I still feel COVID-y.
She still feels kind of COVID-y, but that's, you know, her problem. So we are going back into train. I've been training anyway, so it doesn't make any difference to me. But Marcy's going back into train. Normal session, we'll see how it goes. Might take a little bit longer than normal, just because we may need more rest time, and the heart rate should probably go up quite quickly. So we don't necessarily need to keep it as quick because that's the case. But yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm nervous.
Why?
I'm nervous because I'm going back in on a leg day.
Leg day!
And I'm nervous because of COVID.
There you go. There's a life update with Mars. So yeah, so I think we've got a new tripod to demonstrate. We checked in today as well. So no changes to food because we've had a week off from COVID, so it's kind of tricky to be like, yeah, let's change this and this.
I might add in my checking photos.
Yes, add in checking photos here. I've snapped a few times, so just whenever you want.
Okay, thank you.
There you go, so you've probably seen those by now. Haven't made any changes because we don't feel it's necessary right now, because the photo difference is actually quite good. I have been told though that this is the last time and then my food will be dropped. Well, depending on photos. But I said the next drop would be your training day food.
Yeah. But that's okay.
So yeah, so new tripod to try out. Yeah. To try out in the gym, so hopefully you'll get some good footage, not just feet or ankles.
Hello, welcome to my voiceover. I thought I would do something a bit different and show you my training over Saturday and Sunday. I haven't filmed it all, but just different clips. So first off, we've got the machine RDL, so for leg day, obviously Marcy. Actually, no, it could be upper day to be fair. Anyway, not the point, I digress. I really like doing this. I struggle with RDLs, but I've really taken to the machine RDL. I could definitely go a bit slower on the way down and push my hips back a little bit further. You see that in my top set, I'm quite quick on the way down. Didn't feel like that. Felt like I was going very, very slow in control, which is why it's a really good thing to have this footage to look back on. So yeah, always good. But yeah, definitely can go a bit slower on the way down, press my hips back a little bit further. I'm sure Chris will agree. And then we move into my hamstring curl. So I was supposed to be on the laying hamstring curl, but that was in use, which is absolutely fine. It's quite busy on a Saturday, it always is. So I just hopped over to the seated hamstring curl. Just spot me looking over at the camera. Connected really, really well with it. I find hamstrings so incredibly painful, and for the longest time I felt like they couldn't grow, but ever since we've moved over to Pro Strength, I have connected very well with my hamstrings. I don't know if it's because it's different equipment, like different machine types, or what it is, but yeah, here we go. We've got Chris helping me get those final reps. This was so incredibly painful, but your body's not going to grow if you don't push it outside of its limits, so we got to do what we got to do. Literally can just feel my soul. There's me saying, I've got one more rep. Try and go for it. Not happening. Sometimes it happens, but you know, you've got to go for that rep and you've got to go for it and just see what happens. And then we got my back off here, which felt obviously a lot lighter, a lot smoother, just because we've dropped the weight. But let me tell you, my hamstrings were fired up, so yeah, a few reps in and this was feeling disgusting. And then we're going to move on to my leg press. Now, this has been my most progressed exercise. I left a Simply Gym, I was on about 180. Since being over at Pro, I have really pushed myself and built it up to, I'm now on 240 kg. Feels so heavy, but so good. I really love it, and I love how strong I feel. I don't know why I shake my head, by the way. But yeah, really love it, and I'm so proud of myself for pushing this how far I have, and I've definitely got room to go with it as well. But sometimes I get into my head, and I'm aware of that, and it's something we're going to work on throughout this prep as well. So yeah, really pushing up. So glad that Chris is there. I had another rep in me, or another couple of reps, but coming back from COVID, I just didn't want to take the piss and push my body too far. So yeah, ended on 13 reps, I do believe. Now we've got Sunday session, so we've got a bit of Chris doing his upper body as well. I thought I'd throw in a bit of both of us. I'm going to do that more often, I think. Just nice for you guys really to get the different perspectives and different training, and Chris can move a hell of a lot of weight more than I can. Also, how cool is Chris's jumper from Silverback? You literally can see him shake. Now, yes. Okay. So I had a drop set. I believe this is just my warm-up at the moment. But I had a drop, not a drop set, I had a rest pause set, which was an absolute burner. But PCA love their delts, so we've got quite a lot of delt in the upper body sessions, in both my upper body sessions, to really try and target that a little bit more. Coming towards the end of the set, really pushing up. Chris came in at the right spot here, just helped me get that last bit. Tried to go again and was quickly like, I can't do that. And here is me struggling to put the pin in the weight. So we've dropped the weight, and we go again. Again, really focusing, driving through the elbows, really feeling it in those delts. And then just trying to find my soul somewhere and go in again for the final time. So this is my rest pause. Obviously I haven't kept it in, but in between each thing I have had about a 20-second pause before going again. And all of a sudden we really start to flag, so we've got some partial reps as well. Chris saying, you know, feel it in your delts. Definitely felt it in my delts. And now we've got the shoulder press. Chris just making everything look so smooth and so easy. At the end he's literally just like, there you go. So really trying to bring it down with that control. And a big thing I've had to work on is my breathing with each exercise, because a lot of the time my natural response is to hold my breath. Chris is telling me that I need to bring it down a little bit lower towards my ear level. And then we've got my top set now. So just tucking my elbows under a little bit more. I tend to push up and then tuck my elbows in, just find it more comfortable. Could still come a bit lower, so I can see what Chris is saying about coming down further towards my ears. Can definitely room for that, so that's what we're going to be working on for next week's session, is to really bring that full range of movement all the way down. Very easy when, you know, you're doing the session and you're doing the movement to think that you are doing it, but looking back and filming, which is why it's so good to film your sets, you can look back and see what's going on and where you need to improve. I think it's the best thing. I pull the most attractive faces. Yes, got it all the way up. And really, really slow on the way down. And then moving on. So I've been having quite a lot of pain in my left rhomboid. Kind of like an achy feeling, but this movement felt so good on it. I was coming up a little bit too high with the D handle, so Chris was just saying to me to not come up so high, make sure I keep my elbow tucked in at all times as well. I really appreciate having Chris there with me training, so he can literally see what I'm doing the whole time as well. I'm thinking it might be quite a cool idea to film my session and then have Chris voiceover from coach's perspective. I think that would make a really cool video for you guys to see as well. There we go, he's just helping me bring it down and saying, really contract, pull it back. And then driving it all the way down. This was tough. My left side is my weakest side for sure. But, you know, we train it. We've got to build it up. We've got to be even either side as much as possible. And then we match it. Look how much easier and smoother this moves. Always been my more stronger side. Very slow on the way up. Just moves like a dream. I definitely underestimated the weight for this one. It's a new one for me in my program, so next week we can push that a little bit further. Don't need anything massive, just a little bit more weight on there, just to really keep, you know, that progressive overload going. Again, telling me keep your elbow in. Such a common thing for me. I always think I've got it in, and I just need that reminder. There we go. So that's all I actually filmed of my session, and all that I filmed of this week. So thank you very much for keeping me company with the whilst I had COVID. I've got some more videos coming. I've got a Q&A with Chris, which will be uploaded next week, and then I filmed my whole entire leg session today, which will be up as well the following week. So we're really trying to bring out the content for you guys. And I really hope you're enjoying it. You know, I am loving looking back on the footage like this and seeing everything that we're doing, and I've been so grateful and so lucky for the support that you guys have given me. So yeah, I massively appreciate it. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, all helps me out massively. I don't get paid for any of this. I do this for the pure fun of it, and I love it. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.